Welcome to Social Aloe Ministries, where we are committed to glorifying God while exposing the devil. A messenger of Satan at times can be like a whale that is submerged under the ocean for very long periods, but eventually it must surface for air, and at that point in time, you will see its true colors. You'll be able to tell what kind of whale it is. There are times when people come into your life under false pretenses, but when you get that, even a quick flash that shows you his or her true colors, please take the appropriate actions. In some cases, the Lord will even warn you that that person is coming into your life. Sometimes you may not be sure who it is, but the Lord may give you a dream. And for example, you may dream of a snake coming into your life, or an alligator or crocodile. Something that you know has bad intentions. As soon as you get a glimpse of who the person is, please take the appropriate actions. And we see an example in 1 Kings 14. And I'll read verses 1 through 6. At that time, Abijah, the son of Jeroboam, fell sick. And Jeroboam said to his wife, "Arise, I pray thee, and disguise thyself. Disguise thyself, that thou be not known to be the wife of Jeroboam, and get thee to Shiloh. Behold, there is Ahijah, the prophet, which told me that I should be king over this people." And for that story, you can look in 1 Kings 11. "And take thee 10 loaves and cracknels, and a cruse of honey, and go to him. He shall tell thee what shall become of this child." Jeroboam, the Lord had told Ahijah to tell Jeroboam that he was going to be king over Israel, that he was going to take 10 of the 12 tribes away from Solomon and give it to Jeroboam. But Jeroboam, he started doing evil things, and he fell out of grace with the Lord, out of favor. So now he's sending his wife under disguise to inquire about his son. And with the 10 loaves and cracknels, so he's sending his wife under disguise with these things. And yes, for example, in 1 Samuel 9, we see how King Saul, or the future King Saul, and his servant were going to see Samuel the seer, and they wanted to have a present to give to the man of God. But in this case, this was like a bribe. So give him the food, disguise yourself so he wouldn't know who you are. Or so they thought. And Jeroboam's wife did so, and arose, and went to Shiloh, and came to the house of Ahijah. But Ahijah could not see, for his eyes were set by reason of his age. When a messenger of Satan comes into your life, he or she will try to look for a quote-unquote blind spot, a way to remain or get close to you while remaining undetected. In the book of Isaiah, it talks about the difference between a prophet and a seer, even though they're both prophets. But it talks, one of the things it mentions about basically covering the head of a seer. And there's a reason for that. And a lot of times, if you're prophetic, a messenger of Satan will, in a sense, try to cover your head, dull your senses. In some cases, that person may come in and shower you with compliments, things to get your guard down so that your discernment isn't at a usually high level. Things to cover your head. And one of the ways is by like showering you compliments, for example, saying, "Ooh, I discern that you're a powerful man of God or a powerful woman of God." When people start doing that, be very careful. Because in a sense, they're trying to puff you up with pride. But it continues. So, but Ahijah could not see, for his eyes were set by reason of age. And the Lord said unto Ahijah, "Behold, the wife of Jeroboam cometh to ask a thing of thee for her son, for he is sick. Thus and thus shalt thou say unto her, For it shall be, when she cometh in, that she shall feign herself to be another woman." Has the Holy Spirit of the Lord ever revealed someone's true character to you, and that person has no idea, and that person walks into your life, And you've heard me say this before, or maybe you have. I know what you look like, but I see who you are. I know what you look like, but I see who you are. So again, have you ever had someone come into your life under false pretenses, but at some point in time, whether before or during, the Lord shows you that person's true colors, and he or she's pretending, and you already know because the Lord has shown you. And it continues, and it was so when Ahijah heard the sound of her feet as she came in at the door, that he said, Come in, thou wife of Jeroboam. Why feignest thou thyself to be another? For I am sent to thee with heavy tidings. One of the insulting things to the Holy Spirit of the Lord is, the Holy Spirit of the Lord will show you someone's true colors, that he or she is feigning. He or she is just a pretender, and the person will still try to pretend as if the Holy Spirit of the true and living God is a liar. That is damnable. But again, sometimes a messenger of Satan is like a whale submerged on the water, coming towards you, trying to get close to you. In some cases, it is a killer whale trying to get close to you, but at some point in time, it must surface for air. And when it does, you will be able to recognize that person's true colors. Do not doubt the things that the Lord reveals to you, whether that person is a mile away or 2 feet away. Do not doubt what the Spirit of the Lord shows to you. True colors.